get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz YouTube, what's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video. And today, fellas, I actually have something to talk about. We're going to talk about enhancing your zone reaction, or your pass defense wise, getting your guys. And so this is a question that a lot of people, like I get this all the time. How do I get my guys to react, zone wise when they watch the videos? They see my guys always, moving forward. And trust me, it's not always. But the one thing that I can give y'all is at the snap of the ball, you have to squeeze L2. I don't, whether it's run or pass, we're talking about pass defense here. But even in the run, whoever, if you're using a safety or middle linebacker, you have to squeeze L2 at some degree. It doesn't have to be a hard squeeze. And the reason why I say that is because, first of all, it's gonna get you facing the quarterback. It's gonna strafe or square you up. But it has a direct effect over, the other 10 players on the field. Yeah, what you do, I've said this 1,000 times. It's like what you do with the left thumbstick while you're using. So you see me here with Crowder. All that stuff looks like I'm just running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Basically, I'm covering my portion of the field, but at a certain point before the click on, I'm going to turn and face the quarterback because I know that it's going to help in the reaction of the defenders that I have where the ball is going, where I can't get to. So, like, watch me as a user. I'm just running and checking the underneath routes. I don't pay attention to any of that stuff back there because, in a sense, I kind of know what I have covered. And so if I know knowing what I have covered, I have confidence that I can get those guys to at least react enough to where when I click onto them, I'm going to get some sort of, not necessarily a forward-facing reaction, because it's not always forward-facing, but if I'm doing it correctly, I'm going to get a reaction that's going to allow me to, step in front of the guy. And a lot of the times, like a time like that, they won't allow you to click on. I don't know why. This game is like, this is crazy. Like some of these adjustments, the way the adjustments don't go in, and the way sometimes you can't click to the guys because you're in good position because they don't want you to get the interception. But it's par for the course. But it's just like, yeah. So by squeezing L2 and just playing my position and then just kind of reacting as the ball is thrown, you'll just see different guys react. You see, the corner peel off right there. This Randy Moss, y'all. Yes, corner playing, but chill. And he could go. This Randy, man. But so the thing is to first of all, now this is not an end-all be-all because this is Madden, trust me. But in a sense, if you're calling good defenses, if you have, especially when you're playing zone, we're talking zone here. If you're playing zone and you're calling good defenses, you should be getting a reaction from the guys that are essentially matching to the receiver in that particular area, whether he's throwing the ball or not. They should be reacting to the receiver that's running through their zone in that particular area. So just one of the ways to do that, again, even if I'm stuck on alignment here, I'm still squeezing L2 and pulling the stick like in a particular direction, to try to get a reaction, because I know obviously I'm not going to be able to get back there to make a play on the ball from the line of scrimmage. But you see the guys that I have in the area, you see him right there come out that attack out that back pedal and come forward. So even some defenses, I purposely control a lineman because it's just that way. But even if I do, I'm still, you see him with that little quarter turn right there because I'm strafing. And so now you see when it's time for me to go for the ball, Sloan is again coming forward. You see guys standing their ground. They're not drifting off into the world of Madden outer space as it happens sometimes in zones. They're kind of staying true to the position that they're supposed to play. And so, again, L2, you guys already know stick pressure is definitely involved in this. And there are other things, if you don't have the mechanics Bible, especially the defensive version, I would suggest you go get that. I have several virtuals out on this kind of stuff. And so but what's funny is a lot of the stuff, especially from a virtual standpoint that I put out, it'll last you multiple Maddens. Trust me, that mechanics Bible stuff is probably gonna last you guys that have it. That's gonna last y'all, man, forever until they get us off the joystick and onto the virtual goggles or whatever is coming. But even my Madden 22 content still sells. I think I've sold probably 4,000. Yeah, not 4,000 units, but $4,000 in Madden 22 content. Since Madden 24 has been out. So this stuff is gonna last, and this is stuff like the L2, squeezing the L2 and the directional stuff with the stick. This is stuff I've been talking about forever and a day. You could probably find this on YouTube a lot of places. I've said this on YouTube I don't know how many times, but it's just something you have to be consistent with and consistently aware of as the play goes from one phase to the next, because what you may be, what you're thinking, let's say you're thinking he's going to throw a corner route and then he ends up going deep, to the receiver right there. Then I have to make the transition squeezing L2 with the joystick to get myself kind of turned, as you see right there, even before the click on. So that's what I mean is it's gonna directly affect the other guy. You know what I mean? It's gonna or affect the other guy that's at least in the area. And so, yeah, if not just blitz. Yeah, no, that's I'll bring that out later on. But yeah, man, next virtual coming up in the next couple of days. I know I've been slow on the virtual stuff. I've been trying to give y'all a break, man. But I'm gonna get into the what is it? I think it's the gun tight Y off. I want to say, yeah, the gun tight Y off offense. And man, for all this stuff, when I see people and they talk about the metas and all that stuff, I always go, man, okay, if it's a meta, that means everybody knows about it. That means everybody's probably making some sort of concessions to learn how to stop it. I've never really seen me run any of that stuff, or at least that particular version of it, because I'm always going to try to just find something else in this gun tight Y off, man. I mean, if you really understand how to, put your route combos together, your folds, your rips, rip meaning stretch the defense, horizontally, you're pulling the defense apart and trying to find a little seam in there somewhere, understanding how to get the matchups, man. The gun tight Y off is man, I call it GTYO. But yeah, man, the gun tight Y off has some sick routes in it, and it has some really even sicker route combinations. Yeah, I said that. But I'm telling you, yeah, this is probably in this particular Madden, this is my favorite formation. I think last year my favorite formation was tight slots, but this year this is definitely my favorite formation, because you can just create all kinds of havoc with these route combinations, especially if you have hot route master with this stuff, man. Yeah, it could look. The only problem to me is, man, sometimes, man, you put so much stuff on the field, you end up throwing to the wrong person. You forget what you're trying to throw. But yeah, man, a dot. I'm talking about, boy, man, boy, Doug dropped that thing in. That's dropping it in a bucket for real, man. Yeah. Anyway, man, y'all know what it is, man. It is your boy Coach, man. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. In a couple days, man. I'm out.